Hello, welcome to www.toyotacamroad.com.au. My name is Paul Stevens, and what an amazing presentation we've got for you today. We've alluded to this motorhome in an earlier video about the Zil Noble, but now it's time for us to get stuck in and show you all of the features on this unbelievable unit. Before I start, I'd like to address one thing. Here in Australia, we have forever been kind of limited in the technology that we have in our motorhomes, whether it be a motorhome or a caravan or a camper. None of them are what I would call 100% free camping units, because there's always something inside the motorhome that requires you to plug into power, microwaves and air conditioning units and the like, unless you have a massive battery bank and a huge solar system. Well, I'm going to show you a motorhome now. You don't need to do any of that. It is quite phenomenal. Before we get into that though, if you would like to check out our website, please go to our website at www.toyotacamroad.com.au. Please remember to subscribe, because that's important for you to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss these updates. If you want to come and visit our dealership, we are a physical dealership here on the Gold Coast in Queensland. We're at 170 Brisbane Road, Arundel, right opposite Harbour Town Shopping Centre. Second biggest shopping centre on the Gold Coast. You can't miss us. All right, let's get stuck in. Sitting in the cab area of this motorhome, gosh, it's comfortable. These seats are really comfortable. It's not until you actually sit in one of these things that you realise how it is easy to do long distances in one of these motorhomes. Yes, it is an automatic with overdrive, absolutely. We do have, this is a Japanese system that, look, I mean, we'll get that replaced. We'll put an Australian Bluetooth modern unit in there. Above that, we've got a reverse camera, which is pretty cool. All of our air conditioning controls. It really is quite a lovely environment. This steering wheel is adjustable up and down, of course. Okay, let's start this beast up. Okay. There we go. Now I'll tell you, for a diesel, it's very, very quiet. So we are looking at 96,728 on the clock. And again, being a diesel, well, I think this thing will outlive you and me and probably even our grandchildren. One other cool little feature I want to show you, if you keep an eye on that mirror, that's our passenger mirror. So these Toyota Camroads, every one of these Camroads, it has the ability to bring the mirror in so that you can actually park it closer to the wall. Push of a button, she goes back out again. How cool is that? Very quiet. I'm not shouting. Give it a rev. It really is a very, very quiet environment, this. Okay, so let's start at the front. This is the big bed above the cab, and lots of lights up here. LED comes down, of course, gives you nice views. These windows on either side, you do have the pull-down fly screens and the pull-up block-out screens on both sides. So it is quite roomy here. Now, this bed can be disassembled. So this one here and the one behind it can lift up and go to the back to give you a bit more headroom when you are entering into the motorhome. So this is our dinette, our front dinette area. It is fantastic. There is a lot of room in here. Now you notice that there are seat belts in the rear. They can be complied if you require them, just those two. Look, there are more here, but here in Australia, we're not allowed to have rear-facing seatbelts. So unfortunately, they can't be complied. You've got a nice dining area in the front here. This table can be removed, so you can take that away, so then it gives you more room to sit down if you want to. Again, a nice big bay window here with the pull-down fly screens, pull-out block-out screens. But as we venture up, we find some great down lighting. So you've got this wonderful mood lighting that just makes this a lovely space. And then further up, we find our cabinetry, and look at that, spotlight downlighting. At night time, inside this motorhome, it's amazing. Now, one of my favorite of all type features in this motorhome, it may be simple, is that? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is a glass display. Obviously it's practical because you can have your wine glasses in there, but isn't that fantastic? I mean, look at it from a distance. And it does have LED lighting in it as well. Really gives you this sense of luxury and comfort inside this motorhome. Then we move over to the other side. It's a wardrobe. Now, how rare is that to find in a motorhome? And it's got a light in there and it lights up beautifully. Here we go. And your bar is just up the top there. So obviously you fold your clothes in half on the hanger, but you can certainly get quite a bit of clothing in there. Coming back to the dinette area, another interesting little feature on this motorhome. On either side of the seating area, you've got these pull straps. And what they do, if you keep an eye on the passenger seat, they move them forwards. And what that allows you to do now is, with this seat here, you can lift up the lever and you can put it in a more of a reclining position. Now, looking up above the entry door, lovely downlight there, just to give you obviously a bit of illumination for the step at night. Little shelving here with more LED downlights. Look at them, they're cool. This is our control panel here, so it tells us what our battery level is. Also lets us know with this one our water level as well, and our light switches. Now look, even though they're in Japanese, that'll all be changed into English, so we're not going to make it too difficult for you to understand what your motorhome is doing. Just above this area here, we've got this shelving, this little shelving area that you can put some little knickknacks in if you are staying somewhere for a long time. That's on both sides of the motorhome. Now let's move over into the kitchen area. Again, more beautiful LED downlights, which is very, very cool. There's our extractor fan, and we find that we've got a 2 gas burner stovetop. We've also got our dishwashing water here and our fresh drinking water as well. And obviously when you're not using this area, you can put these down and you've got lots of bench space. Just over on the right here, you've got an extendable bench space as well, which I've popped up. So that's pretty cool. The fridge is a good size. And yes, we've got lights in there as well. Good size fridge, that 90 litre, no problem at all. Further down, we have our controls. Again, for our hot water system, lighting, water pumps. Again, those Japanese stickers there will be replaced with Australian English speaking stickers. A couple of nice big drawers down here, good sized pot drawers. Now we're going to make our way to the rear bed. Yes, it's a permanent rear bed. Just before we get to that bed though, down here we've got a pull-out step, so that allows you to step up into the bed. There's a courtesy light just above there as well, so that makes it a bit easier so you don't miss that step in the middle of the night. But use of space. You've also got a secret compartment here. Maybe not secret, but they are utilizing the entire space. Then above that, we've got also another pull-out drawer. So isn't that cool? Lots of little knick-knack. Put your little fluffy slippers in there. Close it off. Now, the bed area. If you want something that is so comfortable and luxurious, I present you this one. Lovely lighting, and again we've got those down lights. You know, at nighttime this place is just beautiful. Over this side we've got some hidden lights. See the hidden lights under there? What a nice glow that is at night. At nighttime this place is amazing. Big window there, pull down fly screens, pull out block out screens, and also right at the rear, of course, pull down fly screens, pull out block out screens as well. A little table there area with your light switching on it. Now the bed, ladies and gentlemen, it's big, okay? 2 adults can sleep on this thing, no problems at all. Now I'm going to show you something really interesting and really traditionally Japanese. Let's have a look at this. So this is the individual spring system. So each one of these act as a cushioner, Isn't that cool? And it's like it accentuates the softness of your mattress. And that's right throughout the base of the entire bed. I have to tell you, I am madly in love with this Noble. So above here, by the way, too, you've got a couple of really big cabinets that you can store your bedding in if you want, or your clothes, or what it is you need. And you do have a privacy curtain that does come all the way across to give you some privacy to the front of the motorhome. Now it's time for us to go into this area here, which is our shower and toilet. And I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's beautiful. It's so luxurious. Even that door is beautiful. You know, the wood they use in this thing is amazing. Here we go into our shower and toilet. Before we get there, look at this. More LED lighting. Great all the way around. You've got this shower curtain that goes all the way around at 360 degrees. Above that, we've got a 12 volt outtake fan, which is very cool. Then we come down into, oh, mirrors, by the way. There's mirrors everywhere. Hello. Big mirrors everywhere. How cool is that? This is your shower, so you just pull that out from the sink area and hook it up. Our vanity, we've got a little access hatch there to our piping. Down the bottom, yes, there is a diesel heater in this motorhome, and you're getting some nice hot air coming out into your shower. There's your swivel toilet. It's a push button electric swivel toilet. Plenty of room here, by the way, to stand when you are having a shower. So even us large Aussies can enjoy this space. Above the toilet, we've got our pull down fly screens, pull up block out screens, and of course a window that opens up quite large. So it really is a lovely space, and there's plenty of room inside this shower and toilet. Okay, now it's time to show you the really amazing stuff. So sit back and relax, because you have never seen anything like this before. I've been in this business for a very long time. I've never seen anything like this before. And this is the technology I spoke about at the beginning of this video that we don't have here in Australia. And our boys looked at this and we just went, are you ready? Check this out. First thing I want to bring your attention to is we've got 2 house batteries in this motorhome. Count them, 1, 2. And look, they're fairly new too. So bear that in mind with what I'm about to show you. Now what I do is press this magic button. This is the inverter. That comes on. Are you ready for this? Here we go. This motorhome is not plugged into power. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a microwave. Yes, it's working. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is a domestic air conditioning unit. It's a household domestic air conditioning unit from Japan that is operational, and it is working under the own systems within this motorhome. No power coming into this motorhome, and just those 2 batteries. Wow. Now, that's what I was saying about this unit. This Noble is so incredibly special. It truly is a 100% free camping motorhome. And I'm running that microwave and that air conditioning unit, see the green light, at the same time, under those 2 house batteries. Tell me that's not impressive. Before I open these hatches on the outside, key to like, 1 key fits every single lock. About time. So looking at the back of the motorhome, you do have the drop-down ladder there that gives you access to the roof. Massive storage under that bed. Check this out. I don't know if the camera's going to do this justice, but this is humongous. You have access from the side and obviously from the back. And it is amazing, this storage. You could put whatever you want in this thing. Fold up electric bikes. This is the fresh drinking water right there. So it's got its pump system there that brings it into the motorhome. You can expand that if you want to, put maybe another 20-litre one in there, but it does come with the 20-litre one. On the passenger side at the front, there is our truck battery. She's all tucked away nicely. Then on the driver's side, you see I've got a few of these hatches open here. This is another little storage area. Check that out, just on the bottom there. That's cool. We move along here, then we find our cassette for the toilet right there. Above that is the filler for the water for the toilet, so it's a separate tank to the tank for the fresh drinking water and the dishwashing water. Here is our very large diesel tank right there. Beautiful. Also too on the driver's side, yes, there it is. The Toshiba house domestic air conditioning unit that operates under its own battery system inside the motorhome. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's amazing. Now let's have a look at yet another storage compartment on this motorhome. There's storage everywhere on this thing. This is really cool. I told you it's pretty amazing, isn't it? Now this unit is a 3-litre turbo diesel. The power to weight ratio on this thing is wow. It's definitely a huge pocket rocket, this thing. Plenty of power, no issues. If you're interested in this Noble, then I would suggest that you give me a call as soon as possible. My phone number is 0499 846 273. Again, you can come and visit the Noble. We've currently got it here in the showroom at 170 Brisbane Road, Arundel, on the Gold Coast, opposite Harbour Town Shopping Centre. You can't miss us. For more information on the Noble, you can go to our website at www.toyotacamroad.com.au. Thank you for your time. Remember to subscribe so you never miss another one of these presentations. My name is Paul Stevens. I look forward to speaking with you and hopefully seeing you very soon.